Now we go out and about with Jiminy Glick.
Hello, I'm sitting with my super special guest, the wonderful Jerry Seinfeld.
I just want to say I'm a huge fan of yours.
Oh, well, thank you.
I've always been a fan. I've watched your show for years, even though it's been kind of hard to find sometimes.
I think prime time is the better time for us.
You've been such a great supporter of all of us in show business.
Well,
you of course, are not.
Well, I think of myself as a participant
Of the business.
And yet it doesn't diminish your great joy for being around, for being kind of a barnacle on the hull of show business. And yet you still, it doesn't sour. There's no bitterness about you. That's what I like.
I was a tremendous fan of yours when you did the wonderful show. What was the name of Benson?
Oh, thank you.
You played Frankie on Benson.
That's right.
And you know what I loved about you? So many people,
When they guest on these shows,
they tend to be very subdued
and real, but you were very big and very expressive.
Right.
And you've done such a wonderful job as in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Well, that was in college. That wasn't
In
really
college.
professional.
So you did
Not
finish.
unlike this situation.
See, so I lost that. And one night we got together and watched your special.
You kept going, why do people... I can't remember anything else, but it was
The phrasing was very unique.
Right.
Some people would say, boy, he seems so kind of bland and there's a nothingness there. But I don't feel that. I feel that there's a wisdom to you.
just because the eyes are so dull doesn't mean that there's not a machinery of wheels clicking away.
And then you see your show.
There's the stout little boy who seems concerned, and then the frazzled one who is my personal favorite,
And then the young girl from
SNL.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Did you ever keep up with them?
Oh, sure. I talk to him all the time.
You went, oh, sure, and your voice went real, oh, sure,
Yeah,
like
oh,
it was a
sure.
lie.
Let me get this straight. You used their talent, and you discarded them away.
That is
That's
pretty much the way it works.
Did you know Cesar Romero?
Sure. He played the Joker in Batman, the TV series.
I don't mean as a fan, dear. I mean, did you ever get to hang out with him, play Pinochle?
Well, no. I was 12. He was 70. So we didn't cross paths.
Who don't you like in show? Who are you fed up with?
I don't really have anybody
Delta Burke?
I'm a little tired of her.
I knew it! I really should be a clairvoyant.
I've never seen a shirt collar actually go up like that. I don't mean to get personal, but there's only 2 buttons of your shirt visible before the shirt goes into the pants. I mean, the distance from the top of your shirt to your belt is 3 inches.
I'll tell you why, it's Pilates.
I know you've been on every diet.
And how have you kept
The weight down.
I keep it down because I've been successful at doing what I wanted to do.
Oh, and what
There's a
was
lot
that?
of people that are in show business are frustrated, and the frustration leads to eating and deviant sexual behavior,
What
which
are you
is
trying to say, Jerry Seinfeld?
I'm saying that deviant is however you define it.
Are you
I don't
inferring that
know-
I'm a deviant.
No, I know you've got 4 sons.
I have
4 boys, 4 wonderful, strapping boys.
Morgan, Mason, Matthew, and Modine.
And what is your wife's name?
Dixie.
How many years have you been married?
23 years of loving.
And she knows that I'm someone who just needs it.
So you lie on top of her with this body.
Now, wait a second, Jerry.
There's
why
a
did-
person that will allow you to get on top of them and sweat like I imagine you're doing now
Why do I have to put up with
for
this?
8
This is
to
very-
11 minutes. At
Let's
least
talk
4
about,
times.
Now, wait a second. Let's talk about
You, if you're so
All right.
wise.
Are you saying that you never went through a period where you sweated too much or you were 300 pounds overweight?
If I sweat, it's from exercise or because the weather is
But
warm.
are these the wonderful little
Observations that you put in your show.
A blind man could make these observations.
No, but I
You're
mean-
a
but-
overweight, frustrated, unsuccessful, stammering, stuttering, sweating, completely out of your element individual.
Aren't you kind?
And yet you make it work.
Thank you again, wonderful, wonderful Jerry.
Thank you,
Thank you
Jiminy.
for being who you are.
This is Jiminy Glick talking to my old friend Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay, where's my car? I gotta go.
Primetime Glick will be back after this.